There we go. Now we're getting people to pile in a little bit. What's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing today? Yes, I am. Now that I have 1,000 subs, I can finally go live from the YouTube app, which I haven't been able to do for about 2 years now. Took a while to get here, but we're here. Doing decent over here in El Paso. And it is beautiful outside. Staring straight at Mexico. Well, then you can't go live anymore. At least not from the YouTube app. As soon as I hit 1,000, it says it takes a couple of weeks to approve that you can go live or whatever. I don't fucking know. And they said that if your count drops below 1,000 during any time afterwards, the process might take longer. As soon as I hit 1,000, some asshole unsubbed and I was at 999 again. I was like, fucking really? Come on, man. Being douchebags over here. I don't really have anything planned out, by the way, so let's just have a fucking conversation. I'm down to talk about anything. Trucking, politics, I don't give a fuck, let's do it. Actually, see if I can edit the title of this real quick. I know what I'll turn this into. No, I can't. We'll make this an AMA. Ask me anything. That's what we'll do for 1,000 subs. For 1,000 subs, ask me anything, and I'll give you my hot take. Going on smooth. 18 wheel. Well, I am in El Paso. No, I don't have a gear shifter in this truck. This is an automatic, believe it or not. Believe it or not. It's a fucking automatic. I still haven't done a truck tour. Here's my suggestion. If you break your contract with CR England, which I did, because I only stayed with them for like 2 days before I fucked them off and went to Warner. If you break your contract, they will come after you for their money. I haven't paid them anything, and I'm not going to. Because they lied. So, I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. When I went to Warner, I asked if they would be able to assume the loan. They said yes. And they had me fill out a bunch of paperwork. They said it looked good. They submitted it to CR England. CR England turned around and told them no. I didn't know this. So, I'm driving along. I don't remember how many months in I was. Like 2 or 3 months in, I think. And, you know, I was obsessively checking my credit score to just make sure that the loan was being paid. And every single payment, or every single month on my credit score was marked green, marked okay. Then suddenly out of nowhere, I get a notification that my credit score dropped like 300 points. I was at like a 690 or a 700, I don't remember. I was pretty close to perfect. And it tanked. CR England marked everything delinquent. And when I called Warner and was like, what's going on here? That's when they decided to tell me that CR England refused to let them pay the loan. So in my eyes, and in everybody else's eyes, that's refusal of payment. That voids a loan. So they're not getting a penny out of me. Yeah, it's fucking my credit score up, but it'll drop off soon. We got one more year. Unless they send me another offer to pay it off for $1,000, and I'll just give it to them. So my recommendation, if you're ready for a headache, go ahead and leave. But otherwise, if you care about your credit score and you don't want them, because they will send it quickly to collections, don't do it. Don't break your contract. Just stick it out. You got 6 more months. 6 more months. I'll tell you what, it's September. You got 6 months to go. Make my birthday present in March, quitting CR England. Come back to me. Leave a comment on any video. You know what? Leave a comment on this live stream in March. My birthday is the 19th. I want to hear that you left CR England, but don't leave until you have something lined up, of course. And Hunter's right. If you're going to leave early, they haven't sent me that golden letter yet. He got a letter from them, because I've gotten several various letters, them saying, we can settle this for $1,500. We can settle this for $1,000, and they're up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, first one was $1,500. Then a few months later, they said, well, let's settle it for $1,000, and I almost did it, but my dad told me, don't give them a fucking penny. Then they sent me another one saying, we'll settle it for $15. So which fucking one is it? Apparently, Hunter over here got one to settle for $500. So I'm waiting for that one. That's when I will settle it. I haven't heard anything from them in a couple of years now. So I'm hoping next year is my 7th year of trucking, and most loans drop off after 7 years, right? So bye. Yeah, but dude, now here's my question. Does it count as a student loan? That's what I want to know. Because if it counts as a student loan, it doesn't clear after 7 years. That's my question. And also, Pyro's right. Unless they did something different with you, Hunter, most times when you settle, it doesn't remove negative credit. What's going on, Tony? What's going on? Hey, if it doesn't count as a student loan, drops off next year. CR England can go fuck themselves. Actually, I was helping a CR England driver back in earlier. He was doing horrible. Fucking absolutely horrible. He had like 4 spots wide and he couldn't hit one. And it's one of those, this is one of them parking lots where you gotta come in and it's like an angled blind side. And every time he had it to where he could just back straight in, he fucking just cranked the wheel. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? No! So I got out to help him. And come to find out, he's only been driving for them for, he's only been driving in total 2 months, 3 months? No. Sorry, 6 weeks. 6 weeks. So a month and a half. And he's on his own. He's not with a trainer. 6 weeks in at Werner, I was still with a trainer. 6 weeks in with most companies, you're still with a trainer. This guy's on his own. A month and a half in. His trainer that he did have was only out for like 2 months. So And CR England, oh man, I do not recommend CR England. So I recommend as soon as you can, get the fuck away. Just get away. If you can't wait any long, try to wait it out as long as you can. If it becomes unbearable and you can't wait the 12 months, at least get as close as you can, so that way when you do have to pay off what you owe, it's not as much. I owed the full shebang, with interest up to owing them 11 grand. None of which you're going to see a penny of. Yeah, now look at you, Hunter. Fucking cruising. I see the miles you put in every week. You run like I do. So, now that we're getting more people in here, 1,000 subs, we're gonna celebrate with an AMA. Ask me anything, I'll answer it. You want to know my hot take on politics, trucking, other YouTubers? I don't give a fuck. We're gonna answer them all today. We're gonna answer them all. So if you have a question, put them down in the comments below, and we'll go from there. I'll answer them in the order that I see them. So I'm gonna light up a smoke. Y'all think of some good questions, and who knows? This might lead to a shitstorm. This might lead to me getting kicked off of YouTube. I don't fucking know. Little dog? No. Fuck that pedo. I don't talk to that faggot anymore. When you hack into somebody else's phone account and all their social media just because they threaten to expose a secret about you, no. That just shows that you're an insecure little fuck. I don't care. I don't give a shit if he sees this. Fuck Will. And fuck Ike too. Can't believe I was ever associated with them motherfuckers. The trolling was all fun and games until they got way too carried away with it. There's nothing wrong with giving some fucking rib shots here and there, but when you get to the point where you're fucking committing felonies over trolling, no. I got a family to take care of. My life just, we see how often I put a video on YouTube. My life is not in this box. My life is out on the road. My life is back in Chicago with my family. My life is playing guitar and trucking. I don't give a fuck about YouTube. I really don't. I mean, if I gave a fuck, I'd put more effort into it. I've got a whole trip back from California sitting on my GoPro that I did 2 weeks ago. Oops. To share the link, all you gotta do is go here. I'll go on my iPad. There should be a little arrow underneath my video that says share, and then you just copy it and either text it to other people or put it up on your social media. Excuse me, I just had Wingstop. Still doing the keto diet. Yes, hot wings are, depending on the sauce and how they're cooked, keto friendly. And let me tell you, I read reviews before I got them. The Atomic Wings, whoever wrote those reviews are a bunch of fucking babies. Those weren't hot at all. Somebody wrote on there, my wife got these for me and I was in tears with the first one. Pussy. Go back to ketchup on your chicken tendies. Very nice. When I got sent home for 2 weeks in May, the very first thing I did was barbecue some ribs. And that was, I used Stubbs barbecue sauce, which is not by any means keto friendly. So the very first day of me being home for 2 weeks, shot that all to hell. So I just got back on keto last week. I think last week. Yeah, last week or the week before. I don't remember. But I'm already down 6 pounds. I did straight keto with like maybe 2 cheat days from January to May, and I went from 257 pounds or 260, something like that, to 219. And then I ate like fucking hell for the next 3 months and put back on 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds. So I took a bunch of steps forward, a few steps back, and while I was transitioning into this company, and now we're back to it, full blown. My fridge is full of nothing but steak and bacon and chicken, and I found some keto-friendly tortillas, which I'm in fucking heaven, except for the fact that they're high fiber, and they are a definite cure for the keto constipation, let me tell you, in an explosive form. Yeah, you will plateau on keto because the rapid weight loss that you get initially is mostly water weight, because when you eat a bunch of carbs and a bunch of shit, your body retains water. So when you start keto, that rapid shed of weight that you have in the first like 2 weeks to a month is mostly water weight. Now, I still got to work on losing my gut, and I got to get motivated to do what Hunter said, go out and run. I've been looking for dumbbells, but every single Walmart that I've stopped at across the damn country is sold out of dumbbells. So I think my next option is getting a bicycle. Because you can go anywhere in a bicycle, and some places are just really fucking cool. And I'd like to go see more. Why not get a bicycle? Like here in El Paso, there's a whole bunch of stuff I could go see. I could go down to the fucking border wall. I could go up this fucking mountain here, or this big ass hill that this Loves is on. You know, bicycle down to the Walmart. So I think I'm gonna get a bicycle. I just have to figure out how to mount it to the back of the truck. But I saw someone who had one mounted on the back of their International, so nonchalantly, so I didn't look like a creep. I kind of was sitting there checking it out. Like, yeah, I guess I could do it that way. My new trailer needs to go that way. Not hit my brand new pretty truck. Wicked Intent. What is Wicked Intent? All right. Any more questions? Come on, let's get this rolling. Let's start a bunch of shit. I feel like starting a bunch of shit. So let's start a bunch of shit. No offense to Hunter over here, but I won't go Volvo. Okay, that's a lie. If I got an 860, I would go Volvo. But I've got another International. This is a 2019 LT, and it was brand new when I got it. It's just, my boss bought 2 that have been sitting on the lot because of this pandemic. They couldn't sell them. So my boss got a good deal on them. When I got it, it only had 1,726 miles, I think it was. Now we're up over 21,000. feels good to have a brand new truck. I've never had a brand new truck before. Yeah, smooth ride. I'm finally completely moved into it, more or less. Here, we'll flip the camera around. I just wiped down the dash today. It's doing the auto climate right now, so the cluster is not on. iPad normally sits here, but that's where the phone is right now, so that steering wheel's not in the way. Magnet mounts are the best. I got a second fridge in here with well, you're not supposed to see those. Oh well. Got a second fridge in here because the fridge that comes in Internationals is way too small. Don't mind my pink bed sheets. That's my mother-in-law's fault, actually. She accidentally took back the gray ones I was supposed to get. Satin pillowcases because I'm a fucking king. Finally got my TV in here. Actually, this is a new TV. Bought it last week. Bass in here. Flip that light on. Bass guitar and traveling guitar that I've had since I was like 14. Up here, cooking pot, silverware, miscellaneous bullshit. That's just up there for being out of the way. I normally keep them down by my seat. It's beverages, Bang, water, paper towels, some miscellaneous cooking ware, and a whole bunch of random shit. You know, this fucking bothers me. Buzz Lightyear that my daughter got when she came with me. She did a overnight run with me to Minnesota, and when we got Hardee's, I think it was, she got this air freshener. And this is my wife's doing. Hang on, let me put my cigarette down, or out rather. I'm going to explain what that is. It's not a turd. Last September, so almost a year ago, it was just after my mother's birthday, I ended up going to the hospital in Fort Worth because I got a fucking kidney stone. And I'd never had a kidney stone before. So it's like 3 in the morning. You know, I'm supposed to be up for a delivery at 5. It's 3 in the morning and I'm laying in my bed in excruciating fucking pain. I'm like, oh dude, what the fuck, you know? I go inside, I try to take a shit, I can't shit. So I think I'm just constipated. Try to take a leak, can't take a leak. And so I come back to the truck, lay there in agony for another 20 minutes, go back inside, try to take another shit. No luck. Come back out in the truck and I'm fucking hurting bad. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I'm like frantically looking on my phone and it says kidney stones. I'm thinking kidney stones can't hurt that bad. So the other thing, we're about to get graphic here. The other thing it brought up is it could be testicular torsion. And what testicular torsion is your ball bag's hanging from little veins and nerves and shit, right? This is pretend this is your testicle. What testicular torsion is where it gets all fucking twisted, and you literally have to get your beanbag cut open to get it fixed. And I had taken up jogging. This is probably why I will not take up jogging. Like I'm so hesitant to get back to running, because when I was in high school I was a runner. I had just gotten into jogging. The night before I went for a fucking jog, and now my balls hurt. So I thought in the process of jogging I twisted my nuts. So I'm like thinking, oh man, I don't know if I should go to the hospital, what the fuck? And then I feel it. I jump up to the front, kick my fucking door open, and throw up everywhere. And at that point, my balls are hurting, my stomach's hurting, and I'm puking. Yeah, I call an ambulance. I'm in a fucking truck. I can't just go drive it to the hospital. I don't even know where the fucking hospital was. Little did I know, there's a hospital at the next exit beyond the Loves that's on the south side of Fort Worth. Yeah, so that's where I went. And then they stuck morphine in me. And I got a few friends, I don't know if they're in here, I don't know if Spartan's in here, but he just loves making fun of the fact that I got morphine for a kidney stone. And when I pissed out the kidney stone, I took a picture of it. It was fucking tiny, but it still fucking hurt. Ugh. I thought I was dying, dude. When you've never experienced that before, and your fucking nuts hurt, and you're throwing up everywhere, yeah, it's time to take matters into the hands of professionals, not Google. So yeah, I don't know how the fuck we went on. Oh yeah, because of that fucking kidney stone. So to add insult to the injury here, my wife was looking for like plushies online for my daughter, and she came across a plushie kidney stone, and she just thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. So she got it for me. So it's hanging up there. That's up there for a couple of reasons. A, it's a gift from my wife. It's hanging next to, you know, something from my daughter. And B, it's my reminder to stick to my diet and not drink soda or, okay, I have diet soda every now and then because you can have diet soda on the keto diet. But what caused my kidney stones is I was drinking 4 to 5 full throttle energy drinks a day on top of soda. And when I look at my videos from back then, good lord was I a fat bastard. I still got, you know, some work to do, but goddamn I was a fat fuck. So, yeah. I was also at the point where I was borderline failing blood pressure, the blood pressure test for DOT physicals. I don't know if it's because my wife was with me for the last one, before this last one I took. But she went with me, and my blood pressure was too high. 2 out of the 3 times that they tested me. This last time I went by myself. I had just started keto. Perfect numbers all across the board. Even with smoking 2 packs a day. Which I know I need to cut back. I don't want to hear it. Don't go there, because, look, I gave up hard alcohol. I gave up soda. Don't take my smokes. Yeah, let's see, what's in Bang? Let's see. There is no calcium. There's like 5 milligrams, which is, compared to everything else, 0%. There is no calcium, no carbs, almost no sodium, no fat, which, fat's not bad. Don't let them lie to you. Good fat is good. On the keto diet, that's what your body burns. It doesn't burn carbs, it burns natural fat. That's why bacon's all right. Yeah, Bang is, I'm not going to say it's healthy because it's still a lot of caffeine, but Bang is more or less one of the healthier options if you've got to have caffeine. Get Bang. It's fucking tasty too. Let's see. We have it. I didn't pass the blood pressure when she had gone with me until I told her, please don't talk. Let me just lay here with my eyes closed. And she had to sit there in dead silence for 10 minutes. And then I passed. So, all right. Questions. Ask some fucking questions. Ask everyday questions. Ask fucked up questions. I don't care. Oh, I do have another question here. Did I ever find my electric skillet? Not the one that plugs into the 12 volt, but I don't need that anymore because I've got 3-prong outlets in here that go to a built-in factory installed inverter. So yes, I do actually have an electric skillet, but not the one I was looking for. This one's better. Actually, I did find that electric skillet. I don't remember where I found it, but I found it. And I used it once. And it took a half an hour to make sunny side up eggs. And I never used it again. I think I threw it away. I remember that too. I was saving up Love's points like mad for that thing too. And Love's stopped selling it once I had enough points. Fucking assholes. Anything I'm looking at guitar-wise, I'm always looking. And for some reason, I really want to get another BC Rich. I used to have a Warlock, and my parents got it for me for Christmas one year. And I remember it wasn't built very well, so it kind of started to fall apart, and I sold it to Guitar Center for 50 bucks and got a Flying V, an LTD Flying V, which also fell apart, which makes no sense to me because that guitar up there is the same model as that Flying V, except the Flying V is a V50, that's an M50. That thing's built like a fucking tank. I've had it since I was in 8th grade. And it's been through getting dropped, it's been through being a rookie guitar player, it's been through shows, it's been through practices, it's been through my ex tripping over it and breaking off a tuning knob, and it's still solid. Stays in tune, no fret buzz, nothing. It's never even had a setup on it. It just plays. That Flying V fell apart in a year. And I remember my dad being kind of bummed that I sold the Warlock, which I understand because it was their gift to me. So I kind of want to get another one, but not the same model. I want to get a higher up, and I don't know if it'd be a Warlock or if I'd try and get my hands on an Ironbird or even a Beast. I think that's what it is, BC Rich Beast. I tried to buy my friend's BC Rich Beast, which is in fucking pieces, and he wouldn't sell it. Yeah, sentimental. And that's the reason I won't part with that guitar up there. It's sentimental. But other than that, sorry, this carpet's fucking bothering me down here. Other than that, not really too much. I mean, because I'm in the truck, all my main guitar stuff is in storage right now, and I've got this guitar in my bass on the truck. I've got 2 guitars in storage. And I've got 9 guitars sitting at my dad's house, which are at the moment collecting dust because I just have no room for them. And I don't think I can fit 13 guitars in here. So, yeah, I think that's what I have, 13 total. Oh, and I have an acoustic, which my uncle, my uncle borrowed it. I'm in El Paso. What's going on, Nick? What's going on, Spartan? That's 32 flavors of Nick Weiser right there. Go subscribe to his channel. That's what my video was about last night. If you like pizza, metal, food, mukbang, social commentary, you got to go check out 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. So get on that. Nick is a good guy. And yes, I'm still in El Paso. I told you last night. I deliver here tomorrow. I'm on a 34. And then I don't pick up my next load until Tuesday. So, Uh, right now, Nick, I'm in El Paso, Texas. And the way I'm parked, I am literally staring directly at Mexico. Yeah, it's Texas is perfect. I love this state. I mean, it's got everything. It's got it's got your normal Midwestern city kind of thing with that Texan vibe, which is like Dallas, Fort Worth, Abilene. Then it's got, mountains, desert mountains out here over in El Paso. Don't talk shit about El Paso. I like El Paso. It's got subtropical, like Florida style climate, which is down in like the Rio Grande Valley. Then it's got, beaches and coastal. Also, I guess if you've been to Florida, you can kind of compare it to Florida, which is like Corpus Christi and Houston. Hey, Texas has it all. And plus, Texas has killer food. I mean, you can't go wrong with fucking Whataburger. I'm not looking at Taco Bell, you dickhead. I'm looking at Mexico. I'm looking at the mountains in Mexico right now. Like, right there. And if this live stream goes on long enough, we might go watch the sunset together, guys. Would you like to go watch the sunset with me? We could hold hands. Is everything really bigger in Texas? Yes. When I get to Texas, my ego gets bigger. And Nick has known me long enough. He knows I can be very egotistical. I can be a bit of a cunt, if you will. Running for the border. When I was down in McAllen for vacation in May, we went to the Butterfly Observatory in Mission because my wife and daughter wanted to go see butterflies, and I was cool with it because I wanted to go see birds. So when you go there, they've got a little trail that you can drive down, and it's like in a circle, like a circular trail, and there's a clearing right on the river, right on the Rio Grande. And on this clearing is a little dock, like a floating dock, that's maybe about the size of like a smart car. I don't know. It's the first thing that popped into my head. And you can stand on the river right at the end of our country. And there's a piece of land right across Mexico. And so Border Patrol is pretty heavy in that area, of course. And they didn't bother us. But when we went there, my daughter stepped on a fire ant hill. And we're right there on the river. I can see a Border Patrol boat kind of anchored up on the shore, right? And she starts screaming bloody murder because she was wearing sandals. And so these little fuckers are like starting to crawl up her leg and bite her. And she's screaming bloody murder. And I'm like, kid, stop it. Stop. They're going to think I'm smuggling you. Stop it. And sure enough, 5 minutes later, another Border Patrol boat came flying around this little peninsula. And as soon as he saw us, he slowed down to a crawl and kind of just looked to see what we were doing. And I think once he realized that we weren't doing anything, the kid probably got hurt. He just gave us a wave and sped off. He's probably thinking I was smuggling people into the country. I don't fucking know. I mean, when you're in these deep fucking woods in an area where people frequently cross and you hear some child screeching like a banshee and it's your job to stop people from crossing, what do you think they're thinking? What would you be thinking? I know what I would be thinking. Let's go check that out. We got some jumpers. Hey, you could probably fit 2 smart cars on one flatbed without them being fucking pancaked. Fuck, I saw a picture of somebody transporting a smart car in the back of a pickup truck. And it's funny. There's like no in between, but the people you see driving smart cars, they're always either as skinny as a toothpick, or they're fucking, you look at this person and you're like, how in the fuck did you fit in there? How are you going to get out? Does the seat go back far enough? I mean, shit. No, Nick. I don't fuck with the Seagrams anymore. In fact, believe it or not, I've pretty much sworn off hard alcohol. I'll drink a few beers here and there, but yeah, this whiskey-loving fool doesn't drink whiskey anymore. Since February, I have had one shot and one margarita. Other than that, I've quit. I've pretty much quit drinking. Believe it or not. And anybody who knows me from back in the day would have never saw that one coming. That's fucking out of left field, I'm sure. I gotta plug my phone back in. Alright. Let's see. Yes. Nick, as soon as you can, move to Texas. You'll love it. Especially if you go far enough south, you'll never have to deal with winter ever again. Where I'm looking at moving, if El Paso is my second choice, McAllen's my first choice, even though other drivers have warned me, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I'm gonna do it. So down in McAllen, you could be sitting in a pool, having a beer with barbecue on the fucking grill in 80-degree weather on Christmas. Who would not love that? Yeah, it can get cold in Texas, but if you go far enough south, cold is a rarity. Like, winter in McAllen literally seems like it lasts 2-3 days tops, where it'll be down to highs of 58. When I was down there a couple of years ago, was it last year? No, it wasn't last. Yeah, it was last year. When I was down there last year, it was like March, and it was like 75 during the day. And then my Weather Channel app told me that there was a cold weather advisory for the night because it was going to get down to 45. 45 in March, like early March, like when I was down there where I'm from. What fuck, dude? We go out there in shorts and maybe a light hoodie, if not a t-shirt. Oh yeah. I mean, it can get cold. There was one year, a couple of years ago, on Christmas that it snowed in McAllen, like a little dusting. But it's rare. 55 is too cold for me. I can't stand anything really lower than 75, and I start getting chilly. Which is weird, because I used to be obsessed with winter. I have a goddamn snowflake tattoo that I did with myself, so it was conviction. You know? Now I can't stand it. I don't like being cold. A lot of times you'll catch me driving in 85, 90-degree weather with the heat, the air off. I don't know. I just like being hot and humid. That's what I like. Although, the other week when I was out in fucking Lake Havasu, Arizona, 128 degrees is a little excessive. It is not there for other reasons, god damn it, and you are like the 100th person to make fun of that. I am not a goddamn snowflake. Although I just did get kind of triggered over that, so I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I am just a funny little snowflake. All right, we're derailing. Ask anything. Anything. Ask questions. I'll answer them. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's either have a civil discussion or start a whole bunch of shit that's going to make the other YouTubers in the trucking realm mad. I don't care. Like, we could even see if it gets my YouTube, you know, a channel strike. Come on, let's go for it. Do I need a safe space or a cry room? No. In fact, I usually send other people to their cry rooms. Yeah. Y'all want to hear a story? Back in like 2009, I was in a band with old 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser over there. And Nick offered me free KFC. The only stipulation was I had to eat a booger. And this booger that I pulled out was one of them fucking linguine greenies. Long fucking soaker of a booger. And at first I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Free KFC, fuck yeah. And then I hesitated. And I sat there for like a good 10-15 minutes before eventually, yes, I ate the booger and I got my chicken. But let me tell you, that was one of the, if I remember right, Nick, I think I started gagging and almost threw up. That was fucking gross. It just tasted like, I don't even know. It was just like a vile, tasteless mass in my mouth. But I will tell you what, that KFC afterwards, worth it. Would I do it again? Now that I'm going to be 30, maybe. Not for KFC though. It would have to be like for something else, like free Euros or free Taco Bell, or I don't know. Probably not KFC. Free Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll eat 2 boogers. And Nick and I got in a lot of fucking shenanigans that usually involved alcohol or fire or just showing up at random parties that, well, people we didn't even know. We just knock on the door. Hey, we got a quarter of a bottle of whiskey. Can we party with you? It worked. we drove like an hour out to fucking DeKalb, Illinois to Northern Illinois University. And that's what we did. We drove around this apartment complex listening for the sounds of a party, and we found it. And sure enough, hey, we got a quarter bottle of Seagram's. Can we fucking party with you? They let us in, and we partied with them. And everybody was asking, hey, where did the long-haired people come from? Who are they? And then when we left, I was so drunk I fell down an entire flight of stairs. It was great. To be fucking 19 again. I think I blame that fall for my back problems. There was a lot of Derek H. shit involved. Hell no! They didn't care. We brought our own, and they let us drink theirs. So, yeah, I mean, it was literally like a quarter bottle of Seagram's left that we were drinking on the way there. So, yeah. To be fucking 19 again, man. The driver was not drinking. I will not incriminate anybody. And so not only did I fall down that flight of stairs, but when we got back to my friend's house, I fell out of the car. Oh, fuck, man. To be 19 again, I miss it. I fucking miss it. Those were good times. And yeah, not only did I fall out of the car, but I think I have a couple of chipped teeth from that night because I kissed the driveway. And what did I do? I laughed. I laughed about it. I was goddamn dammered. So, more questions. Ask questions. Get fucking questions. Ask me anything. This ain't Reddit, but we'll do. We'll do it here. We'll do it here. We'll start some shit possibly. This is actually turning out to be a pretty killer live stream. Did I move to Texas yet? No, not yet. If you go a few videos back, I kind of got dicked around by my last company. Ended up getting laid off for 2 weeks. Blew my savings on a vacation to Texas. And the plan was to get back to work and make money and save. And a month and a half later, I finally got tired of my boss's bullshit and just quit. And now I'm working here, and I'm doing all right here, but I'm still playing catch up on some things, so I got to rebuild the bank account, which sucks, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It happens. You know, money's not a worry to me. My kid is taken care of, my wife is taken care of, I'm taken care of, so I don't gotta be Mr. Moneybags. I kind of was becoming Mr. Moneybags before I got laid off, but it is what it is. No, I have not encountered any rioters yet. Either I've been going through the wrong cities or been going through the cities at the right time. Because there have been a few times, I don't remember exactly what cities, but I go on, I'm subscribed to a couple of channels that live stream the protests, and I was actually watching the night that Kyle Rittenhouse bagged a couple of commies. I saw it happen live. But there's been a couple of times where, you know, I'm just chilling out and relaxing, and like there's one channel that I subscribe to that'll play multiple different ones, and he'll just select different ones to play the sound from. And there's been a few times where I've seen a city that I'd just gone through with protesting and rioting going on, and it's like, guess I missed that. So no, I haven't seen any rioters yet, knock on fake wood here. But homie, don't play that, okay? I'll give you your chance to move. I'll blow the horn. I won't roll my window down, but I'll blow the horn. I'm not gonna totally stop, but I'll slow to a crawl. But I ain't gonna roll my window down. And if you don't get the fuck out of the way and I start to feel threatened, sorry. I gotta eat. Yeah, a life is a life, but to me, my life means more because I want to go home and take care of my family. So your urge to stand on a fucking road and block traffic, which is illegal, at least on a federal interstate system, your urge to block traffic, I don't give a single fuck about. That's just a PSA for anybody who might come across this. I unfortunately don't have a gun in the truck. Illinois has a lot of hoops you have to jump through to become a gun owner, and I'm not going to play their fucking game. So I'll wait until I move to Texas, where it's a whole lot easier to get a firearm. And that's when I will start carrying on the truck. But what I do have, I have a few things. Got a tactical pen, which actually is a pen. Right? But it's got a nice, sharp little point on it. And it looks like a pen, but it's not. Let's see. I've also got, I don't know where they actually went. I've got brass knuckles somewhere in here. And then I've got these. So I've also got my tire thumper, which I have been smacked with and it doesn't feel good. So yeah, I do have means to protect myself. Always have to stay vigilant out here. I am always watching my surroundings. I can be a bit of a heavy sleeper, which is my downfall, but I do feel if my truck moves. I have had people climb on the truck while I was sleeping, and that automatically woke me up. So, and it also depends on where I fall asleep. Like if I'm at a customer and they're taking forever to unload me or load me or whatever, you know, I know where I fell asleep. So when I hear the on my door, sometimes they'll have to knock a few times because I'm not really, I feel safe. But when I'm out here at a truck stop, especially when I was up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania earlier in the week, I went to sleep at my customer, but they closed, and I was in fucking piss poor area, and so yeah, I didn't really get much sleep because I was up guarding my shit. It's the thing about trucking; it's a 24-hour job. It really is. You take it easy, Nick, and I hope I sent some people your way. Everybody that's in here right now, go to 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser and subscribe. You won't be disappointed. So yeah. Sell me one private sale. We can discuss that not in a publicly available platform. You'll rep me Paxton. Everybody, Paxton is the trainer's little chihuahua. And while Paxton is a cool dog, he trembles like most chihuahuas do. And he just looks like he's seen some shit. The dog looks like he's been to fucking Vietnam. So that can go one of two ways. Either he can neutralize a threat by biting their ankles, or he'll just run away. So, yeah. God damn it, El Paso's beautiful. I just wish this guy next to me wasn't here, because he's blocking my view. I can still see the mountains, but he's blocking my view of everything else. Any more questions? I was really hoping for some questions that would lead to inflammatory responses, but everybody kind of wanted to stay calm tonight, it seems. Damn, I was hoping for some fireworks. Fuck me running, I'm out of smokes. To the freezer. No, that's fucking great. You're the only one here. It says there's 2 people in here. There were 6. I think the most I've ever had in here is 15. Ha, yeah. You're both one person, asshole. And yes, I'm going to expose that. I don't know why the fuck you're watching me on 2 devices. Fucking weirdo. Oh, there's a 3rd person. We'll see if people come back in here. if people don't come back in here, I'm gonna probably bag the stream. Kind of wonder if I should start going live more. And it seems like people enjoy more so live streams than they do recorded videos. So I might do that. I go live a little bit more often. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go take pictures of the El Paso sunset. So, see y'all next time.